and gentlemen, the following is a singles match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CSW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is Superstar Steve Boz, the B.O.C. Introducing to my left, the champion, from the soul of America, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the CSW Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Amazing, Marshe Rockett!
Chicago Style Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Taste of Gold 2012. And this match, believe it or not, is not even the main event tonight. Look at this tremendous battle here we're going to see here. Superstar Steve Boz, ranked among the very, very best according to the PWI Top 500. According to them, in terms of the entire nation, Superstar Steve Boz among the very, very best of the Midwest, maybe the best. And this is a test for Marshe Rockett that I don't think he will take lightly. Both men exchange wrist locks in the early going. Boz rolls out of his and reverses the maneuver. Rolls out of it, wrist lock applied here. Steve Boz nips up to his feet with ease, reverses that maneuver. Marshe favoring the left shoulder a little bit. Rolls out of it with his own nip up. And Boz with quick strikes with his legs. Very strong legs.
That was classic chain wrestling.
The last championship match that Superstar Steve Boz had was nearly 10 months ago against the Urban American Dream, Willie the Bomb Richardson, and in that match, it was a classic. After 30 long, hard-fought minutes, no winner was declared due to the outside interference of not one, not two, but multiple men. Elite Payne, Austin Roberts among some of them. Marshe Rockett now, champion since January 2012. Austin Roberts was the man who unseated Willie the Bomb Richardson, but Marshe Rockett cashed in his Taste of Gold contract, won the championship back in January, has been successful ever since, defeating a multitude of opponents. That leg scissors was broken by Steve Boz, but he could not avoid the drop kick. And on that second exchange, Marshe was tougher and stronger than Boz. There's no one here that can deny that.
This match is very even, Steve.
It is even. Now, you're talking about experience, Boz has the edge. When you're talking about overall athletic talent and ability, Marshe Rockett has proven himself time and time again. He is the CSW heavyweight champion for a reason, and this heavyweight division is stacked. On any given night, any one of 20 different men can challenge Marshe Rockett and unseat him as the champion, and Marshe is finally feeling the stress of being champion. Now he has to defend the title against Superstar Steve Boz, a man that he's idolized with various leg scissors takeovers, and Marshe Rockett rolls in underneath the bottom rope to avoid additional contact.
You know, Steve Boz trained me too.
Marshe Rockett.
Accolade for Steve Boz.
Well, that's an interesting proclamation here. Matt Vine agreeing that Steve Boz is not only one of the top-notch competitors in all of wrestling. I mean, this man still arguably at the top of his game, in the best physical condition of his entire life, and clearly he wants more. He does not want to be a stepping stone. He wants to be the heavyweight champion as much as anybody else does around here.
I call him the machine at times, Steve, because the man just does not stop.
A tackle by Marshe, and then that leg lariat takes down Boz, and Boz now backpedals and finds himself retreating to avoid the contact of Marshe Rockett.
And it's Marshe Rockett's height that is going to give him a little bit more of an advantage in this match. As you can see, that leg lariat that took down Boz would not have been as effective if he wasn't that tall.
Marshe Rockett's most pivotal shot a challenge here in Chicago style wrestling since becoming the heavyweight champion was taking on Nick Cutler face to face multiple times, and Cutler actually got the edge on Marshe Rockett one time and is parading around still claiming he's the champion, although he only beat him once, and that was by a sheer technicality, and based off of C-Red's ruling, Marshe Rockett's parading around still as the champion. I still think there's unfinished business between Nick Cutler and Marshe Rockett. And now, Marshe Rockett has to battle test upon test, and this is the strongest test to date. Going up against superstar Steve Boz like this one-on-one, no Juan Rojo in sight. He's got to fight this match man-to-man, and he has to compete against the very best.
And I'm glad he came out without Juan Rojo. That would give me, that's serious points in my book, that he doesn't need a manager as a champion at his corner to help him.
There is no doubt in anyone's mind Steve Boz deserves this championship match. He deserves the championship match based off of his pinfall victories over men like Hunter Payne, over the prime cut Nick Cutler, Strangler Diego Corleone, Remy Reigns, Ace Martino. I mean, the list goes on and on. And when you can defeat a multitude, a list of opponents like that, I mean, that's the who's who in Chicago style wrestling. It was about time that Steve Boz got himself a championship match like this.
Boz says he has something in mind, and that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like he has something else in mind.
Wait a minute. Like Boz sends himself to the ropes, leaping, flying splash on the outside, and he takes Marshe down. We just got a taste of Boz right there, fans. Don't adjust your television sets. Or maybe you should. Turn on the 3D and you'll see a tongue in your face. All right, Boz now telling a story to the man upstairs as he climbs to the top rope. High cross body press. Marshe's down, and it's a quick kick out by Marshe. It's the Savate kick versus the M80. Both of these men with impressive finishing maneuvers. Which one will be more supreme in this battle? High cross body press. Boz lands on top again, and a kick out by Marshe. Heavyweight championship at stake. We consider the challenges that Boz has had to face in the past 6 months. Look at that incredible maneuver there to roll up Marshe. Almost had him down for the 3 count. Boz can attack you from all angles. He can strike you and hurt you in a multitude of different ways. This man is like a walking encyclopedia of torture. Look at that, double open palm strike as it ricochets off the body of Marshe Rockett and makes a thunderous noise. Another chop. Oh, look at that! Marshe Rockett can definitely unleash devastation and destruction on a man's physique. And Steve Boz, I don't care how many of those tanning appointments you take, that's gonna put a mark on your body that is not gonna go away overnight. Into the opposite corner. Big boot by Marshe. Running Bulldog has the challenger down. BOC is now DOWN. 2 count only, says referee Steve Kane. The match continues. Taste of Gold Heavyweight Championship on the line. Marshe Rockett, blistering chop off the chest of Steve Boz. The match continues. Knee lift as well. And we are joined at commentary by yet another amazing talent in his own mind. Look at that DDT by Marshe. It's Caps. Welcome to Chicago Style Wrestling. It's now you're a part of this.
Am I?
Well,
unfortunately you are.
You should have heard what this man was saying about the opening match earlier tonight, the dark match, the preview match.
Really, what was this?
He had some choice. He says he's undefeated. He says he should have been in there taking care of business.
Let me tell you something. This gentleman that's saying anything that's contrary to what is going on to the ring tonight, I don't know what happened in the opening bout, but I do know that a good friend and a good competitor, the Archangel, was in the match, and his team came out on top. Look at Steve Boz. Oh no, Marshe Rockett.
That kick grazed the back of Boz long enough that he took him down. Springboards from the outside to the inside. An impressive backsplash and a kick out by Boz. He also had his right leg on the bottom rope.
But did you see how the way Boz is more tenacious than he's ever been? This is the first CSW championship match that Steve Boz has ever had here in Chicago Star Wrestling. It's his first World Heavyweight Championship.
That is incorrect. Match. He had a title shot against Willie the Bomb Richardson approximately 10 months ago. But that's a
look at his DDT. Oh, what a beautiful
tornado DDT.
You said all night, Steve.
Well, let me tell you something, Steve. My facts weren't really correct because I got here a little bit later than usual because of your car in the same parking lot as mine, and I had to call many, many times. I don't know why Matt Vine didn't say anything to you earlier. All right. Idiot, let me talk. All right. Steve Boz is going to come out on top here tonight because Marshe Rockett, like I said, isn't a real world champion. But it doesn't really matter because Nick Cutler is indeed the real world champion of Chicago.
Are we agreeing on something? Are we really agreeing on something? I've been saying this all night.
Well, you two get a grip. This match is for a championship, regardless of the one that Cutler has, okay?
To be honest with you, this match is more or less a one-on-one match to see who comes out on top.
To face Nick Cutler.
Oh, Boz roaring like a lion, attacking Marshe, elevating his body off the mat and delivering vicious blows one at a time to Marshe. And Marshe is not defending himself.
10 minutes and going by. 10 minutes.
Somebody shut that guy up.
Please, he's been interrupting me all night.
Look at this. And there's the Round the World by Boz.
He took him around the world in 20 minutes.
And
no. A kick out again by Marshe.
Marshe Rockett needs to give it up here. He cannot.
Superstar Steve Boz looking a little awkward there as he tries
just
to.
Like you look.
He tries to manufacture a strategy.
What's wrong? You look like you need to have a little bathroom break there, Mr. Canton. Shut up.
All right, I'm not doing the pee-pee dance, okay? So you can keep your.
Okay, here we go. And now, but look at Boz.
I think he's calling.
Is Boz really focused on this match, even after all the enemies that he's had to overcome in recent months?
Look at super kick. No, Marshe Rockett grabs it.
And nobody answers me.
Oh no, and then Marshe goes for the M80. But look at this. Ducks the clothesline and up. Power slam. There he is. Look at that. Look at that. What do you think, Kenton?
Oh, but Boz kicks out again. Remember, it's not the Dr. Boz show, it's the Dr. Boz show, and the BOZ does not go down that easily. You know that for a fact, Caps.
What is this guy talking about?
Dude, I don't know. I've been having to talk with this guy all night.
Well, I could tell because I could see the look on your face that you are very
All right, gentlemen, can we have a conversation instead of a bashing session about what the articulator means to this company?
Well, I can tell you what the articulator means to this company. The articulator means absolutely nothing to this company. I don't know why you were hired here. All right, look at this.
Oh, Boz dropped him with that creative maneuver.
Let me have one, Steve. That was a beautiful reverse to the M80. Not many superstars can pull that off.
Get your tongue there, huh, buddy? I like this guy. What's your name?
My name's Matt Vine.
Hey, nice to meet you. Curtis Angelo Perez Santiago, but you can call me Caps. I'll be next week in Countryside, Illinois. Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news?
I can't imagine what the news is, Caps.
Did you hear the news?
You might as well tell me. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Look at this. Oh!
It's nice of you to come to the party too, Caps. It's nice of you to stop by.
What a beautiful truck kick there by BOZ, and there's the cover too. It's over. It's done. No, are you kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. But
this is an awesome challenge for Marshe. You got to admit that, regardless of whether you think it's for the championship or not.
I doubt it's for the championship. To be honest with you, we have a correctly crowned world champion that was correctly crowned a couple of weeks ago.
All right, can we come to agreement on one thing?
What?
Chicago-style wrestling houses the strongest heavyweight division in all of independent wrestling.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because I'm one of them. Look at this.
Camps, I have not seen you in the ring yet once, so I don't know how you call yourself a top contender.
Is that a Fireman's Carry? Yeah, that's a Fireman's Carry.
It's crunch time. The championship's at stake, whichever one you want to call.
Oh!
The M80! Boz has been flipped upside down like a pancake!
You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Well, to be honest with you, this is a nonchalant match for the simple fact that it's not really.
He's got to flip him over. He's got to get his shoulders down.
No way.
The left boot of Boz gets onto the left bottom rope on the far side of the ring.
That is excellent ring awareness by Steve
you
Boz.
took the words right out of my mouth, man.
You know, Caps, I like you, man.
I don't, but whatever.
In a heavyweight championship match, you put your body on the line.
Especially this
There's
guy
so much at stake.
Nice stuff.
This guy who thinks he looks good in a suit but looks like a whale.
The last time that I was in the water swimming with the fishies, Caps, you were watching from far away trying to learn how to swim.
Unfortunately not. No, unfortunately not. This is the true story.
You can't swim.
Wait a minute. Do you? What?
Is this happening right now?
Wait a minute. What is this, Steve?
If you were on a fisherman show, you would be showcased as a bait.
Articulate what's going on.
Marshe's going to try to steal his finishing move with a savant kick of his own, but Boz got out of the way. Oh, an 80! A B80! A B80 by the BOC!
Wait a minute.
He might finish him! Oh, the championship was on the line, and he almost finished him with that single maneuver.
BOZ is looking like he is just seeing stars. That should have been the end of the match.
That's the ultimate insult. He used the other man's finisher on him.
Oh, somebody get Steve King out of that match. He's just an old referee. He doesn't know how to count. Look at that.
He didn't snap his head.
He has had the
in the right
slowest counts all
direction.
night.
Come on, do it, boss. Finish this.
The BOC is signaling the end.
Wait,
the
I've seen
END.
that before. Have you seen that before?
I think somebody at the training center does that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I beat him, but...
Marshe Rockett.
Wait a minute.
He might
You have
be
got to
put
be
in
kidding
a
me.
tombstone pile driver.
No. What?
Marshe blocked it. Marshe's going to hit it.
No.
This is a very dangerous move.
Hey.
Oh, he dropped him right on his head.
You have got to be kidding me.
Tombstone, and he kicked out again.
Yeah, oh my, wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
Steve Boz is the only man I've seen who's kicked out of a tombstone.
Well, then again, you haven't met me.
Matt Vine, Caps, what we're watching is a classic. The championship of Chicago-style wrestling, real or not. At stake. Somebody's got to walk out of here as champion.
What are you kissing up the sea right now?
15 minutes have gone by.
No, but you're going to be seeing a lot of different colors at just a moment if you continue doing what you're doing.
Is that a threat? Look at this. Now Marshe's trying to go for another tombstone. Are you serious?
2 in a row?
No, it's over. Wait.
Oh, savant kick!
Oh my God, it's over!
Marshe Rockett's counting stars in the sky.
Look at this!
What is Cutler doing here? He hits Boz in the midsection with the belt.
Champion, say it right.
It's over, and it's all because of this man Cutler that this match has been ruined.
The real world champion's in the ring.
Boz thrown out to the outside, out of this floor.
Is being paid. The injustice is being paid from earlier tonight.
BOC has been robbed.
No, he hasn't. Of what?
Oh, the prime cut, and down goes Marshe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a no contest.
A no contest.
No
Mr.
contest.
What's
How does
wrong?
that happen?
What's wrong,
That is a
Steve?
disqualification
What's wrong, Steve?
on Mr. M.
Unbelievable.
What's wrong, Steve?
Disqualification.
Look at this. Matt Vine, we just saw history in the making. The real world. Wait.
Countryside, title versus title, winner take all, Nick Cutler, Marshe Rockett.
Oh my, did you hear the news, ladies and gentlemen? Wait a minute, look at Steve Boz.
All right, thank you, Nick Cutler.
Ah, no.
I see what this is all about.
That's the real world champion, Matt Vine. I believe you agree with me. Look at the real world champion there. Flaunting it to BOZ because this match was clearly not a world championship match. It was just a one-on-one grudge match, to be honest with you. Look at Nick Cutler. That's a prime cut champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think, Matt Vine?
Absolutely. Getting back what was taken to him from earlier tonight. The blatant disrespect of Steve Boz and Marshe.
But then again, the idiot next to us thinks that this was the championship match.
Of course. Well, that's what you get with an articulator.
What does he articulate? Do you even know what he articulates? He says.
Gentlemen, let's summarize what just happened.
You know what? You know what just happened, Steve? You want to know what just happened, Steve? Boz, Marshe Rockett. It ended in the most dumbest of situations. Look at the title. That title is not the. Oh, come on.
Oh, and now he's gonna act like this is right.
What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
Tonight, Marshe Rockett faced a man who he considers his mentor, his teacher. He took him on head on as hard as he could. Both men challenged each other unlike anything that either of each other have ever seen. And when this match ended, unfortunately under Cutler's terms, Marshe still parades around with the CSW heavyweight title belt. And Steve Boz, unfortunately, finds himself a lost man without another chance in the immediate